Well, I'm here with Ty McDonald, who's with Verified Beef in Montana. And Verified Beef has been around for a while, a company that's provided some verification and documentation services for cow-calf producers as they market their calves, but they've introduced a new program and wanted to hear about this. It's the Reputation Feeder Calf program and has some really new and unique features that should benefit the cow-calf producers who are really investing in raising the best cattle. And I wonder if you could just kind of outline the program, and then we might ask a little bit specifically about the genetic component.
Sounds good, John. Well, basically the age-old question with feed yards and with cow-calf guys is cow-calf guy spends a lot of money on genetics and buying good bulls, but he doesn't know how to get paid for them at the end of the day. And the feed yard, you know, they want to feed some good calves, but they don't know where to find these good calves or what the value of these calves are at the feed yard. So what we've developed is called the Reputation Feeder Cattle Program. It consists of 3 parts. The first part is what we call the Genetic Merit Scorecard. Now in that scorecard, we are evaluating the genetics of your feeder calves that you're going to be marketing for sale to the feed yard. So in that genetic evaluation, we're evaluating your bull battery for the last 10 years with the thought of bulls ages 7 to 10 are going to be the genetics of your cows, and the younger bulls ages 2 to 6 are going to be the genetics of your calves that you're going to be marketing. We're going to put that all together with a sophisticated algorithm and spit out a number, which is going to be your number for the Genetic Merit Scorecard. Now that number, there has to be a baseline, obviously. So in the Pacific Plains and kind of the West, that number we think is around $10 a hundredweight is the average. So if a guy comes in saying he has a $14 per hundredweight number on that genetic scorecard, that's telling that producer his calves are worth $4 per hundred more than another guy's calves, or as compared to the average. So that genetic program is going to help distinguish true value. Along with the Reputation Feeder program, the second part is what we call calf management. Basically, we're going to audit calf management practices such as vaccinations, preconditioning, deworming, and all those types of management protocols, because those are valuable to a feedlot. And if a feedlot knows how these cattle have been managed prior to their arrival at the feedlot, that feed yard manager is going to be better able to manage those calves to their optimum. And obviously the third part of the Reputation Feeder Cattle Program is agent source verification, which we are a USDA PVP company, USDA audited company for that program. That involves an electronic identification tag, and it's kind of you putting your brand in your calves when you market them come sale time.
And it sounds like even though it's an audited program, that the paperwork and really the logistics for the producer are fairly simple and don't demand a lot of time.
I would say I'll take less than an hour of your time to get you through the Reputation Feeder Cattle Program. We're going to need your EPDs off your bull battery, of course, and we can do most of the leg work on that. Of course, we're going to need some documentation for the vaccinations and some of the calf management protocols. Probably the biggest chunk of your time is going to be putting that electronic identification tag in those calves.
What can you tell us about the price for a producer to register their calves through the program?
We're still throwing around ballpark numbers on that. Hopefully we'll be online and ready to go by May 1st, but we're talking in dollars per head. It's not going to be a real big expense, but at the end of the day, I think you're going to realize a pretty good return on your investment.